Have you got something to say? You don't want to say the wrong thing. Nothing.
I can't.
In the year 2022, a young man named Angel binged a show called House of the Dragon over the course of a week. Later, he joined his friends for the finale in a pub of no particular note or importance. But it was only revealed afterwards that the young man had never seen nor been spoiled of the original series Game of Thrones. Now, watch and relive the series from Angel's truly unique perspective as the Watchers in the Bar present. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Casa Tank Top. I'm hanging out with Angel. How you doing, Angel?
I'm incredible as always.
You're doing incredible. Incredible as always.
As always.
That is the type of shit that I like to hear. And also, we're also feeling especially good, especially incredible, because we have ourselves another one of the OG crew over here. We got ourselves Scott Kane. What's going on, baby?
Man, I'm playing hooky from work today and having a great time.
Goddamn
so
right.
Life
absolutely.
is good. Life
and,
is good.
Like hanging out, watching a couple, watching a TV program with a couple of buds.
Yeah.
That's never not a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. As we've been known to do a little bit.
It's come up
like,
before.
You guys do this?
Once or twice. Once or twice. You know what I mean? Like,
Angel's shocked to learn he's not the only one on Sean Tank Top's channel.
It's true. I mean, like listen. We're over here. We are on a Hot D fan watches Game of Thrones for the first time.
Yeah.
We're on season 3, episode 3 of Game of Thrones right now. There was a lot of setup in the first 2 episodes of this season. Mainly, it's kind of the war is still ongoing between like the people of the North, led by Rob with 2 B's. That's what we've been calling
right.
Rob Stark.
Rob.
And between like the Lannisters, Tywin Lannister is kind of like the big head of it. Even though he's back in King's Landing, he has taken the Hand of the King duties away from Tyrion
And all the credit.
and all the credit, right? And so and that's and I think people are kind of more. A bunch of changes have happened, and people are trying to reacclimate themselves within where they find themselves and shit. Another one is Jaime and Brienne are making their way across the Riverlands.
Yes.
A fucking famous fucking traveling pair, as the show is kind of known to do. Like, they're making their way across it, and they had themselves they crossed swords for the first time.
She ate him
Jaime,
up.
which is great, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We have Theon is just getting tortured.
Just all the time.
Love it.
You know what I mean? Like, you still haven't forgiven him for what he did to Winterfell, which is totally fair. Then I think the last big thing was Arya and Hot Pie and
Hot Pie.
old Hot Pie over there. Yeah,
Ah.
absolutely. Oh, we love him. We love to see it. And who else? And Gendry, one of Robert's bastards. They're making their way to the wall. She's trying to get to Jon.
Yeah, but the Hound
shit like
just
that. And they
ratted
were in a thing, and the Hound and the Brotherhood without banners just found themselves the Hound, and he recognized her, and it's like, what are you doing with the stock, bitch? So they're certainly going to take her again because she's a high value hostage and stuff like that. Well, it's all coming back to you. I can see that.
This might be the first beer talking, but I feel like I'm at like a high school reunion right now. Like, just these are characters that I obsessed about and followed, but I haven't seen this.
Haven't
years.
seen it in a long time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's like Gendry, Brienne.
Everybody's like, getting to know you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but so what are you kind of keeping your eye on for this episode? What's the number one on the docket for you?
I'm a Sansa stan, so
That's true. Hashtag unfuck my teamsters over there. We just met Marjorie Tyrell, or not just met. We've known Marjorie, but then also the Queen of Thorns, Olenna, her grandmother.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And she's great. And they're kind of. They were basically like, what do you know about
What's the
Joffrey?
tea?
They were literally having tea, wanting to know the tea, and she was like, he is an absolute monster. And
Marjorie's using it to her advantage because she's like, do you think I could kill people?
Oh my God, no! She played him so hard in the last episode where he's literally having like, I don't know how to play pool moment, but with a crossbow, and he's got his big and Joffrey's got his big motorboat. It's like, I can show you. Like, whatever. Fucking awesome. It was a great scene. And so it just kind of seems like how people are sort of I guess, like I sort of said, like they're reacclimating themselves to the position that they find themselves in, and figuring out ways to either work it to their advantage, or to the disadvantage of the people that would oppose them and shit. I think we just kind of get into it, react to it, and then we can kind of talk about it afterwards. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm so ready.
Yeah. All right. We appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us as a Hot D fan goes through Game of Thrones for the very first time. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to the next episode of this season 3, episode 4, that's available right this very fucking minute. You can see it right down there. The link's in the top pinned comment of the description below. You click that, you head on over to the premium streaming tier at $8, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our GOT coverage.
I brought him back. He killed the others.
What? No, I didn't. You can't.
This is the craziest thing I've seen.
I hope you guys consider doing that, but if you ain't got a couple of nickels to rub together, the other best way to support the channel is to hit us with that like, that subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Oh, they had her cat's father just passed away.
Yes, I believe it. Tully.
Yes, House Tully.
Man.
Robba to be. Awkward.
Shoot your shot, my dude.
He's only got 3.
It just seems impractical. Light it before you throw her out.
They don't want to set the dock on fire.
I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't.
No. It's meant to do that. You know, like he's laughing. He's laughing. It's his grandfather.
It's just getting harder too.
Yeah, no, it's getting farther and farther fucking away, man. Like, get the fuck out of the way, boy.
How embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's a high pressure thing. I mean, like, you're supposed to know, I guess. Like, looking at the wind.
Oh, see. Yeah, it's funny because
It's a long time.
oh,
Doesn't even
Kobe.
doesn't even look to see that it makes it.
It's
Oh
smash.
my god.
Smash.
Smash.
I will let you wave your blunders around like a victory
My
flag.
blunder. So Tywin's mad.
Look at him.
This is a great fucking scene. Actually, I just watched this recently.
I wanted him to chase us, which he would have done because he is a mad dog without a strategic thought in his head. I could have that head on a spike by now.
I want him to speak to me like that.
Yes, Daddy.
But for every man we lost, the Lannisters.
We need our men more than Tywin needs his!
Damn. It's it's rough though. I mean, like,
Oh, yeah.
Edmure is obviously not. He doesn't mean poorly.
No.
He's just
but
not doing a great
It's
job.
just it's like this is incredibly desperate. If we don't win, we die.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like do what the fuck I tell you to do.
Yes.
Like,
and Robb, I recall, is presented as a character who's just generally capable. You know, not perfect.
Well, I think
but...
it's one of those things where it's like I think even still he's young, and maybe people don't really mind him as well as they should. But he has won every battle that he's been in.
All right, here we go.
Tywin.
Tywin Lannister, one of my favorite characters in the entire show.
Absolutely.
Ugh. Queen of my heart. Lena Headey. Headey?
Yeah,
I think something.
You got it.
Love this.
Closest to Papa.
Yeah.
Oh, on the other side.
Yeah.
What a power move.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Even he's like, "Ugh."
I would just leave. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
All you hating ass bitches, except for Varys, but we can't really.
He also
acknowledge that
literally
shit.
can't carry the chair, right? So, yeah.
To the other head of the table. Fuck
Yeah. If you want me to be an inconvenience, I will be an inconvenience. Right.
Collectively, you control more spies and informants than the rest of the world combined. Do you mean to tell me that none of you has any notion of where he is?
We are trying, my lord.
try harder.
I like how he knows they're all snakes.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
What do we have then?
Tywin's the best man.
Tywin he knows what the fuck is up.
If I was on the small council, I would listen to Tywin as the hand for two reasons. First, he's competent, and second, he scares the shit out of me. Right. Like, he just terrifies me. There is no way you get away with disappointing him.
The Lord of Harrenhal will make a worthy suitor for the widow Arryn.
For which I am extremely grateful to you.
The crazy breastfeeding lady.
Yeah.
Littlefinger's gonna marry her.
The widow Arryn.
The widow Arryn.
Because John Arryn
is dead.
Yeah.
Not a good time to leave the Crown's finances unattended.
Fully agreed. Which is why I'm naming you new Master of Coin.
I'm quite good at spending money, but a lifetime of outrageous wealth hasn't taught me much about managing it.
I honestly think that he would be
I think he'd be-
fine with
yeah,
it.
he'd be
Like, I think
fine.
he's capable enough, but
Well, he's also circumspect enough to know his shortcomings, you know?
And smelled her there, she kicked and wailed, a maid so fair, but he licked the honey from her hair. Black and brown and covered with hair, he smelled that girl in the summer air. The bear, and the maiden fair.
who didn't say that they didn't have fucking bops, man? Come on.
The wife's like, I bet he's thinking about other women. It's like me and the boys just riding through the forest singing. You guys notice that Jaime's hair used to be blonde and is definitely not anymore?
Or it looks like it's like perpetually wet. Like, you know.
Or dirty.
Yeah.
And more predictable.
I've been sitting in a muddy pen, wrapped in chains for the past year.
What's your take on Jaime, Angel?
You were not
Smash.
That's a good sigh. Good, yeah.
Well,
Would.
it's like I don't want to admit it, but you know.
It'd be wise not to resist.
Would I?
You'll knock your teeth out.
You think I care about my teeth?
No, I don't think you care about your teeth. If you fight them, they will kill you. Do you understand?
Jaime, do you care?
I think he does. Like, I think he's kind of learned to respect her in a certain sense, you know.
I gotta tell you, telling a woman what does it matter if you get violently raped is quite a tactic, Jaime. That is something.
Well, this world is...
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
get it.
right.
There is an ounce of truth in there, but that doesn't make up for the gallon of displeasant feelings,
Yeah,
right? Like,
These woods aren't safe for Ned Stark's daughter. You're lucky we found you.
Could be worse for them.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I like to see a man's face when I put the steel in him.
Why? So you can kiss him.
And if Sansa would have went with him, she would have been reunited with Arya.
Yeah, because that was, remember, he came up to her and he was like, I was like, I'll take you with me, you know.
An ugly fucker, and I'd rather not see you no more.
So no. I'll tell you, as funny as that is, I would never instigate a fight against the Hound. I'd be like, Mr. Hound, sir, welcome to prison, sir.
He looks like a guy with like a headbutt would cave your skull.
Yes, yeah.
You know?
Anyway, it's not me the Brotherhood wants. My brother ain't no king.
Oh, hot pie.
Stark of Winterfell.
Winterfell.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Oh, I made you something.
Aww.
What is it?
It's Wolf.
Hot Pie voted most likely to have a Pinterest page in Westeros.
That's the tale.
Yeah.
Maisie Williams just has a face well suited to shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Big eyes.
big broad face,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
big cheeks.
Yeah.
This is also a period in the show where this is like probably the height of the show in some ways. Like just the writing, the conflict, the characters are doing really well, and it makes you feel very well aware that there is like a world outside the royalty of Westeros.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
Hot Pie's like, yeah, well, I don't even know where you live, and I'm good at baking pies, so
Right. I'm
gonna chill here and not
just
die.
a commoner.
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
the
yeah,
plan.
Sure.
Good for him, because with that said,
Get
he's
the fuck out of this story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
no news is good news.
that's what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
He's gonna live a really good life now.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey.
It's really good. Oh, shit.
Hot Pie.
Yeah.
I kicked him in the balls, and I kept kicking him until he died. Whatever it is.
He asked me to stop calling myself Blackfish. I told him people had been calling me Blackfish for so long, they don't remember my real name.
I mean, yeah.
Guilty as charged.
My buddy Mr. Tank Top agrees.
Yeah, right.
I wonder how many times did Bran or Rickon stare across the moors of Winterfell waiting for me to return? I will never see them again.
She thinks that they're
dead.
dead
To her, you know.
Rob believes they're alive. And he must go on believing.
And she's, I don't know the actress that plays her.
Michelle Fairley.
She's excellent.
Fucking
really.
great. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Rob's wife.
Una Chaplin.
Is it true what they say about him?
And that is Tommen, right?
It's
They can turn
they
into a wolf at night.
take this actor and they recast.
Oh, that is confusing.
Yeah. Well, these fucking Lannisters, they all look the same.
That's true.
Martin Lannister, you've nothing to fear. My husband doesn't eat children.
Liar.
Unless it's a full moon. It's not a full moon tonight, is it? See?
What do you think the job description is for a goon that stands in the corner and nods or grunts, you know?
Right.
Just foot soldier. Just
Yeah,
be as smart as
basically,
a foot.
We're kicking it with Mance Raider behind the wall.
Hey. You know, one of the things that I really like about the early seasons of Game of Thrones is you get the impression that life beyond the wall sucks. It never feels fun. It never feels warm. It's just a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And it's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got some... Oh, gross.
Oh. They did the thing.
Oh. We got a horseicle out there.
We haven't seen that since season 1 when they were making like the kind of runes out of the body parts and shit like that. No man.
Those dead crows.
There was.
It's kind of weird that
what
there's
those
only
men
horses
are
left
now.
instead of men. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Well, they're zombies
same.
now.
Yep.
They have to
Make
be.
Yep.
That's a good conclusion.
Climb the wall. Take a rel and 20 good men. If he's useful, good. If not, throw him off the wall. See if crow. When it's time, I'm going to light the biggest fire the North has ever seen.
Hell yeah, man. A deeply unpleasant place.
Yeah.
Not a chill spot.
No, dude.
This is a baby sacrifice place, right?
Yeah. Baby sacrifice. This is
Daughter incest.
Daughter incest place.
Yeah.
You know.
Murder. Lots of murder here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can talk inside. Oh. Can we?
Are you gonna... I mean, let's be real. These guys are all armed. You gonna start a fight with them right now? Like, what the fuck?
He knows what the fuck they've seen.
Yeah. I don't think that Craster can rely on his good reputation as a daughter-raping murderer to protect him here, right?
You know what? Craster's stand-up guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Does Sam get to see his woman?
Gilly? We'll
Gilly.
see.
Keep your eyes where they belong. They're not for you.
Let you feed that pig.
You should all be kissing my feet for letting you in.
Just kill him.
You're a godly man.
That is like been Angel's go-to anytime they get a mild inconvenience. He's like, why don't they just kill him?
Yeah.
Like, whatever, like, which is not unfair.
In this show, makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
Go tell her she can bite down on a rag or she can bite down on my fist.
Yes, a man of the gods. So
Women.
Am I right? You know what I mean? Like
Women.
Well, look at him. He's a walking feast.
you're like, oh wait, this dude's eaten people before. You know what I mean? Oh, it's Gilly. She's giving birth.
Gilly.
One more push should do it.
I never put together that Sam was there for Gillies.
Yeah, I kind of forgot too. Like,
Yeah.
oh, damn.
Please be a girl.
Oh, it's a wee boy.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course it was.
You think it was gonna be the chill or convenient thing?
Yeah.
No, man.
Oh, they got the X. Again, I think that's like the Bolton's thing, right?
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, they've been drilling into his fucking.
Just two bros.
But also, but he's like, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna come in and save you. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
I got you, bud.
Yeah.
I got you. And Theon has been royalty his whole life hitherto. So
basically, yeah. I mean,
captured by the Northerners.
Yeah.
But he's an Ironblood or Ironborn,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Ironborn?
Oh yeah, we've gotten there.
The
Yeah,
Iron
we
Islands and
we
everything?
met his dad. We watched him finger blast his sister.
Yeah.
You know, like the whole thing. You know, like.
And she just let him.
Yeah. Well, I think
Was that good for you? Did you like that?
Come on.
Yeah, dude, get the fuck out.
Yeah. So he got him out. Okay.
Oh wow, nice guy. This is pretty.
You refuse to tell me where you're going.
I don't know yet.
The fires will show me.
How long will you be gone?
I don't know.
Stannis the Manus.
Stannis and Melisandre.
You are the son of fire. I am sworn to serve you.
Then serve me.
Then serve me. Angel's writing all these.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
You should publish a tier list on smashing in Game
yeah,
of
oh
Thrones,
no,
right? You know?
absolutely, absolutely.
I never thought I would admire a man with such bad hair as Stannis
Yeah.
in season 3.
Or so unrelentingly unlikable too.
Yeah,
like
he's just like hanging on that widow's peak with his fingertips. He is doing his best over there. It is rough.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I want you, bro.
Oh man.
But
simping for a fire god.
And she's over here like, it will kill you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I wouldn't put my dick in crazy generally. I would not put my dick in crazy that is birthed a shadow demon that killed my brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? That,
Yeah.
That's definitely something that...
I mean, like, no, that pussy is literally fired.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, we back with Daenerys?
Yeah. Scourging of the body, I think is what that's called, where it's not just whipping, it's just ripping the flesh with, oh my god, metal and shit.
There's a beast in every man, and it stirs when you put a sword in his.
That's a great quote, and it
But
is
the
accurate.
unsullied are not the only men they'll kill are those you want dead.
Do you disagree, Sir Barristan?
When your brother Rhaegar led his army into Battle of the Trident, men died for him because they believed in him, because they loved him, not because they'd been bought at a slaver's auction.
Conflicting counsel, huh?
Beside the last dragon on that day, Your Grace.
It's like a make your choice video game.
Ooh, do I save the concubine or do I betray the king? Yeah.
Rhaegar fought valiantly, Rhaegar fought nobly, and Rhaegar died.
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah.
encounter.
Sir Barristan brings up a good point, though. Historically, mercenaries have not been nearly as reliable
Yeah, sell swords and
as
all that
men
stuff,
fighting
yeah.
for their own interests in some capacity.
Yeah.
I will have them all or take none. Many will fall in battle. I'll need the boys to pick up the swords they drop. The gold you have left is worth 10.
Woof.
The Dothraki you have are not worth what they cost.
I get the impression she's not doing a word-for-word
Yeah, right, yeah,
translation
right, yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
right.
There's a lot of slurs in there, let me tell you.
A lot of weird shit going on in there.
I have dragons. I'll give you one.
You will win the throne with dragons, not slaves, Your Grace. Khaleesi, please.
Also, don't give this asshole a dragon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right? Like,
1, 2, 1.
what do you call this shitty ass shade they got? Like just an iron cage above the candle? Hey, what if I was just as hot,
They want to
but
be
under something that could hurt me?
Done.
damn.
That's a bad idea.
You
Damn.
can't just give away a
I'll
dragon.
take you as well. I value your advice, but if you ever question me in front of strangers again, you'll be advising someone else.
Yeah, fair.
Girl boss.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say just boss. Like, I mean, by the end of it, there's other, I'm not going to get into like the details or whatever. She is a boss.
They obey, that is all. Once they are yours, they are yours.
You know, some like
Go hungry,
Great Lakes Midwestern
fall
used
sick.
car salesman watches this and says, why don't my part-time employees obey me like the Unsullied do?
Right.
A surprising
Odd.
place to keep the royal ledgers.
I'm surprised.
I love her face. Like, I know exactly what
Right,
the
of
fuck is
course.
going on here.
Apparently, Her Grace believed that you two had some sort of special relationship.
He's great. He's so good in this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Fuck you.
I know.
Okay.
I hate Littlefinger.
No. He's saying that the actor does a good job of
Yes.
portraying him.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Obviously.
like, oh my God. Like, Jesus. Like,
I think not to rely on my own.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, not to rely on my own character here, but I don't think people think Scott Kane is a big fan of the whoring, deceiving, monstrous, corrupt government
Yeah,
official.
right.
Dude, Angel's about to throw.
Angel was just like, leave. Don't talk, just leave.
On my show?
Episode scrap.
Tell me, Pod. Have you ever been with a woman?
Oh, my lord.
Wonderful. Jenna specializes in first timers.
Oh, Pod.
What happens when you save Tyrion's life?
I mean, realistically, though, men are so simple. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Like,
God, thank you. I will buy you a woman.
Yeah.
She's here to thank you for staying by my side as the battle raged all around me.
He's handsome.
Have a fun time with this one, Kenny.
I win every time because I'm the best. And so are you.
Be back in time for my supper.
You know, shout out to Tyrion, though.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, the fucking Joel Silver of Westeros.
Yeah, he takes care of his people. Listen, you're gonna give the guy a reward. Why not give him a reward that will make him love you for the rest of his fucking life?
100%. Crown owes millions to my father.
Seeing as it's his grandson's ass on the throne, I imagine he'll forgive that debt.
Yeah.
Forgive a debt. My father. I lend you money, and after an agreed-upon period of time, you return it with interest.
He's right. That's how it works, yeah.
And now I'm going to tell you about credit scores.
Ah, the return of the conquering hero.
Yeah.
Does he have a little jump in his...
I bet he fucking does.
Oh, it was a gift, Podrick. This is more than I give you in a year. Then it's much more than I give you.
I wouldn't take it, my lord.
Maybe they're trying to curry some favor with the new master of coin.
Have you ever known a whore to turn down gold?
That's true.
I didn't tell them anything.
What did you do to them?
Lots of things.
They seem to like these things.
Yes, my lord. Of course they seem to like it. The pigs seem to like it.
Only they...
These ladies enjoyed him so much they gave him the time for free.
Is that what you're telling us?
You better fucking work.
It's kind of what we were talking about. Where like you were leading the witness.
I was leading the witness.
Yeah, just a little bit of
Smash.
Yeah, well, yes.
But that, like,
Dude, you fuck a room full of prostitutes and they give you the money back. Yes, you're on the smash
100%.
list.
Copious.
And look at these two horn dogs. You're like, tell me about it.
Yeah, seriously.
So out of all the graphic things they show on this, they didn't give us that.
They didn't.
Yeah,
I know.
right, of course.
I know.
Yeah.
Do better, HBO.
There's dick on the show, though, right?
Oh, yeah. They've been freeing the dick for sure.
I don't think they can show an erect penis.
His dick.
Though.
Yeah, his dick was in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, we thought, oh shit.
I don't know, like, keep going?
He just got free, too.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
That nice man at the castle helped him out.
I've gone like fucking full gallop on a horse, not like to save my own life or anything like that, but I've never taken one over a jump.
It seems terrifying.
I mean, like when you get in sync, it's honestly like one of the more exhilarating things I've ever done.
Really? Cool.
Absolutely. Oh, did he get him in the chest? He knocked, like, took the air out of his lungs?
Yeah. Did you hear they give you that slight tin noise in the ear?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
He's fucked up.
Ooh.
Take off his pants.
Whoa! Ooh.
The piercing has become the pierced.
Putting in the work.
Helping him out, dude.
Nice guy, huh?
You little bastard.
Dude,
Jesus.
me playing GoldenEye, like headshot. Like, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Smash.
Yeah. I mean, he seems like he's taking care of him. He helped him escape. He's saving him now.
What pretty blue eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. More prisoners. Too many prisoners in this show.
Yeah.
Too many prisoners.
Quite a few of them.
Let them go.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
One homosexual assault scene to the next.
Yeah. Oh, Christ. Yeah. We're silly with him, man. Like,
Brian.
God, he's making it worse.
oh, damn.
She's Brienne of Tarth. Her father's Lord Selwyn Tarth. Every sapphire in Westeros was mined on Tarth.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah. Like
the blue ones.
Right, yeah.
Lord Selwyn would pay his daughter's weight in sapphires if she's returned to him. But only if she's alive.
And undefiled, yeah.
Undismerged.
I don't even know if Jaime's telling the truth
That's
right
what I'm
now.
saying. You don't know. I mean,
he's
the fact that he's
smart.
trying though is what's kind of.
It's the only thing that might save her at this point.
Seriously,
right?
seriously.
Like to tell the captain that it's worth the
Damn.
money to not rape her. You know.
Damn.
Man, I forgot. This show's brutal, man. It is just.
Oh, yeah.
Jaime is smart.
Yeah.
Like he's not maybe book smart, but
Right.
he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
You gotta hand it to him.
Your father. He pay your weight in gold to get you back.
Undefiled. As well.
Your sons will be rich men, and their sons after them.
Of all the people, Lannisters, yes, right?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, yeah.
They're known for being wealthy and paying their debt. Yes.
The North can't win this war. You're a smart man, you understand.
Dude, and the Boltons suck too. They would listen to this shit.
Every army has a bunch of fucking psychos.
Yeah.
I wonder if you need to keep me chained to this tree. Not asking to be free from my
Yeah.
constraints, but
Not that we're besties.
Suppose you'll be wanting something to eat. Got a spare partridge on the fire?
I do like partridge.
Like, I'm sure she's just kind of in a mild state of shock, but she's just like watching this guy
Bring the bird
just
over here.
talk his way out of it. Like,
Yeah.
This whole thing kind of evaporate before her eyes. And
I don't want to take like an overtly or like gratuitously
table,
feminist role, but she was just threatened with rape.
Oh, of course.
And
yeah.
now we're watching this guy being dragged to the fucking.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah, it seemed too good to be true.
My father. And if you get in any trouble, all you've got to do is say, my father. That's it. All your troubles are gone.
It's not wrong, right?
Have you got something to say?
Oh, shit.
Oh! You don't want to say the wrong thing.
Oh!
Nothing. Oh. Yeah, this should help you remember.
Oh, God!
I forgot that this is the episode that this happened.
I remember.
Like it did once we kind of got about halfway through. I was like, oh shit! Like, yeah.
Hey, I gotta hand it to them.
I did make earlier in the episode talking about Jaime being intelligent. I turned to Sean and I said, "You've got to hand it to him."
Yep.
I just paused on you. I don't know.
Oh no!
Who's editing this?
I know. And I was like, like, don't say anything. You know what I mean? Like,
oh man.
leading the witness. You're right.
Yeah.
Leading the witness. No. I got you.
All right.
Like, let's start working on a that was crazy cut. Like, it's like I'm gonna. Because like that kind of like it's not every time, but a fair amount of times like what you think is like that was crazy. Like, in some variation or whatever. No, but this one specifically that was wild. It's a big shock. It's a big thing to end on and shit like that. How you thinking? How you digging this one?
At least we avoided sexual assault twice.
Right.
Yeah.
And Westeros, that's a big ass.
Yeah, 1000%. I mean, like it was seeming just too damn sweet of a deal that he was getting, right? You know.
But to the show's credit, and you can disagree if you want, the critique that they offered Jaime before they cut off his hand is so right. Imagine being captured by someone and being like, "My good sir, I am very wealthy. Perhaps I could have things other people don't get."
It's
you
like,
know,
probably like this other thing where like this type of a guy, you can kind of tell like he sort of despises that type of thinking because he wasn't brought up with that, and also I'm on the other side, and also the sigil of my house is a guy being tortured,
Flayed. Yeah,
like
Christ.
you know, like it's literally like a guy strung up like this shit, like you know what I mean. So I
Did
think
you miss the guy with his skin ripped off picture? Because we put that up to let you know.
That's
that,
like you know what I mean. So like there's and you know it's just it's like the Ironborn, like the Greyjoys, like Theon's guys are really like. They're hard, like they talk, or like the Dothraki, like when he's like, my son's gonna be the guy that mounts the world, and I'm gonna rape all the women. You're just like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like it's like like
they were so close.
Yeah, right. It's like, oh damn, like you look like Jason Momoa, and you lost me. No, but also like introducing new characters, like season 2 did a lot of introduction to new characters. And this season 3 is like, because we also got we didn't really check in with him, but like in Bran traveling with Hodor, Jurgen and Mira Reed just came.
Oh
in
wow,
story
yeah,
and shit. And so like
that was the name,
new ones we introduced to some of Kat's family. What do you think that scene was a cool one?
Yeah,
right?
the Tullys and Cat and all that stuff.
The fuck up.
Yeah, Edmure.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Hey, to his credit, like I said at the top,
yeah,
Edmure is not corrupt or lazy. He's just not great at what he's told to do. You know what I mean?
Right. And maybe
he's doing his best.
Right. And also like right. And also not as smart too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, well, you know, because if somebody who's like, you know, who's commanding you, they tell you something and like, do this, don't do this.
Yeah.
And then you gotta, like, if you don't, at least stop to consider why are they telling me to do this?
Yeah.
And you can't kind of work out like what the possible thing could be. You know, I don't know. I mean, like,
I think it's also, not to get into the specifics
Please.
of real world warfare. I'm reading a book on the West and Sherman and a bunch of wars right now.
Oh shit.
A lot of times people get commands from their general that are like, take this town by any means necessary, and then they do it, and they're like, why'd you kill so many people? It's like, what the fuck?
Right,
you know?
right,
Like, what do you want me to do?
Or
right?
or they'll just like, all right, cool, take that hill. I command you not to die.
Right,
And you're just
yeah.
like, what?
Neat.
Like, you know,
Cool, thanks.
Any standout scenes for you, like with this one?
Is she gonna give them an actual dragon?
Oh yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, that's true. I don't.
You don't think so?
Let's ask this question. You don't know much about that. Is it Marine or Astapor?
Astapor.
Yeah. The Astapor slaver that we met. The guy's sitting there saying racial slurs with Nathalie Emanuel.
Probably something,
And it's like, does he seem like a dude you would want with a dragon? Let's just start with that question.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
So the stakes is high, is what I'm saying. Like giving a dude who's already enslaved a quarter of the world, or whatever, the ability
this
to
city or whatever. The
right.
fuck it is.
Yeah. I'm using him as a proxy.
No,
for
of course,
Ethos or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. I'll tell you, Dany giving away 1/3 of her inheritance, for lack of a better word, to get a bunch of eunuchs that are obedient is an interesting deal.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, like, but it was a good, I also just like the little bit of we're already kind of in like a back, like he just rejoined the group, but Sir Barristan and Jorah, like, being like kind of already like, all right, well, I think you should do this. It's like, well, I think you should do this.
Well, and they're both good advisors too. They're good advisors. They're not like
she has
making
her own little council.
Both the fucking. She does have her own little small council. It's just a smaller council. It's a teensy council.
Very intimate.
Yeah, right. Both good points in their own right, and like, and from because of the different backgrounds that she has. I mean, like Jorah's been, you know, like pretty unwavering. She still hasn't heard of or know the fact that he was kind of like in cahoots with Varys to kill her, but then had misgivings.
That hasn't come out yet?
That hasn't come out
Okay.
yet. She doesn't know about that shit. But I do think that at a certain point he did become like a true believer and does actually, which is
he wants to fuck her.
Well, no comment.
No, but like I think that. And then like, but which, you know, that carries a lot of weight for her currently.
Yeah.
But then also like, he's like, I knew like your brother, like you know, I was with him in battle on the day that he died. Like I know the Targaryen legacy probably better than most living people around. You know what I mean? And so that's got to also be a different.
Here's a question for you. As a first time watcher. Think about the Iron Throne, effectively helmed by Tywin at this point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
He's got all of his advisors in front of him: Littlefinger, Varys, the old guy whose name I can't remember, Tyrion, Cersei.
Master Pycelle.
And then on the other side of the lake, I guess we'll say, in Essos, you've got Dany. She has two advisors in front of her, right? The two knights, Jorah and Selmy. Which do you think between Dany and Tywin are getting better advice or more loyal advice between the two of them?
Dany.
I think so too.
I
think so too.
Littlefinger.
Maybe not. Yeah.
I wouldn't trust him to get me pick up dinner. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, right.
He would eat a chicken McNugget and then lie about it and then, you know, blame somebody else, right?
Right. Yeah, like blame. Yeah. So we had some interesting stuff with Brienne and the Hound in there, how there's been like Brienne and Jaime, where there's like a mutual
respect.
There's some kind of respect
Yeah.
or something. You know what I mean? Like he clearly, if he didn't care, then he wouldn't have said anything.
Well, and at this point,
what do you think about that? As far as just hating this fucking guy. You know?
Do I hate Jaime?
Yeah. Or like, what do you think about? What do you like?
I like them. I like them together. I like that he has a little soft spot. I'm a little upset that his hand is cut off.
Yo, that is like, I mean, and like it is. It's his sword hand.
Yeah.
It's like the thing that he defines his entire life by.
And you got that from the early seasons, that Jaime, I called him a himbo earlier. He's not only a Lannister and the wealthiest princey prince ever, but he is explicitly known to be the best swordsman in all of Westeros, proven 100 times over.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just daddy's money that got him this. He's just that good.
Yeah.
And some dude who got insulted by him at a prison camp just cut his hand off for fucking no reason.
Yeah, right.
You know?
I mean, not to say that I think that just characters need to suffer for you to be able to feel with them, but it's like this is like, how do you think that's going to affect him?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna lose it.
How would you know? It like, if he doesn't like die of like infection or something, because that's the type of shit, like a little cut as we saw, even though it kind of didn't. It was because of like what the witch did, but like Khal Drogo died because he got like a relatively mild cut on his chest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're in Game of Thrones world where the plot armor, well, at this point, is not that strong. You know what I mean? Like, stuff can go wrong very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. I think I think that this, I don't know. I love that wrinkle, and this show's very good.
Yeah. And imagine cutting a guy's hand off in the middle of the field. He could very easily bleed out. It could get gangrenous. It could do whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like you may have literally just incited something that could potentially make like your task like not deliverable or be good. I mean, he's the number one thing like that they need to do.
He's the best asset that the Starks have.
And you are like actively endangering.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He goes like, "What you have to? We gotta rub shit on it afterwards," you know, or whatever the fuck. What were you gonna say?
It's not like other shows where, because obviously it's so far back, where you could just replace it with like a mechanical hand.
Yeah. Or like a Star Wars or whatever it is.
Yeah,
like, you know, like
just gone.
Yeah. It's no, like that's done. Like, you know, it's like also like, what are they doing with the hand? Where's the hand going? Like, you know what I mean? Like what if they like, oh my god, what if they like sort of, hello my baby, hello,
Michigan
like
J.
just
Frog.
to fuck with him, it was like feed it to the dogs or whatever. That'd be a hard day.
The Addams Family thing origin story now.
Let's get Jenna Ortega in fucking Westeros. That could be fun.
If he makes it back to the castle, could he become the hand?
or like they give him the pin and he goes like, well, I need to make it bigger or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm trying to think about some of the other.
Oh my god,
What
Sam
about-
watched that the woman give birth to a baby boy.
Yeah.
What
happens to baby boys on Craster's farm up there in the north, huh?
They get sacrificed
They get
to
killed.
creatures.
Yeah, they get turned.
But I don't know.
into
Sam's gonna
mush.
be all Sam.
You think he's gonna pull something?
Oh, he's definitely going to. He
Yeah.
has to.
Yeah.
He's such a nice little guy.
He's a nice little guy. He is a nice little guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I like pretty much all of the crew that we have. That was like Gren and Ed and everybody. Like they're all pretty solid
And
dudes.
speaking of
stuff like
war, the war going to the wall.
Yeah.
Yo.
And they were so horny for it. He's like, "Oh, we're going to war."
No, he's like, well, I think it's one of those things that like they've been talking about it for a minute. You know what I mean?
Generations of men up there, right?
Like, and also like the fact that probably just how they view the North, even though
people south of the wall.
Right. But that's they're like Canadians, where they're just like, there's Minnesotans over there, and the Southerners, you know, like those like.
Oh yeah, those hosers in northern Michigan sure got a lot of talk on.
They got a lot of talk. They got a lot of talk up there, but who do they come across the bay when they want to fucking hang out right over here?
What about Podrick the Roddick?
My god,
come on.
Killer scene.
Yeah,
love that.
I think it's funny as hell. Births a million jokes. I mean,
yeah.
Also, his first time
out
and
the
he's
gate.
laying it down like that.
Prodigy, sexual prodigy.
That woman was doing like weird back bends. She's like, I know exactly what to do.
I don't know. Yeah, no, it's like it just a truly great bit. You know what I mean? Like, and I like the fact that the show like will take the time just to have a moment like that. It's like it's one of those things that it's like, because you'll have all these great scenes. You'll have like the scene with like Rob where he's like talking about strategy, like, you didn't do it because I needed to draw him out and kill him. You know? And it's like he's just nailing that fucking line and shit. But then like we just get, the show still has a little, it has the wherewithal and the smarts to be like, we need some levity somewhere.
Some comedy. There's a balance. We
need to have it somewhere, and it's the perfect place to do it. And it's like one of the things that like people kind of remember the most. That's what's so weird. Sometimes like some of the plot elements like you'll kind of forget, but it's like those weird little kind of moments of character that you'll kind of
I completely
that
agree.
will stick with you. You know what I mean?
I think Sean, you hit the nail on the head. This episode is like a lot of wartime episodes in Game of Thrones, a huge downer. The only comedy in the entire thing is Podrick the Roddick, and they give it time and they give it character, and it's funny.
They do the whole
and for
setup.
1 second you get to, even like when Bronn and Tyrion are like, "Tell me more," or whatever.
That's the hilarious bit.
It's
No, like
funny.
the bringing them out, like all the girls, like you're chuckling through that whole thing, and like all that other stuff, and it's just like a nice. I don't know, and it was right in the middle of it. You know what I mean? Like maybe you could have sandwiched like one specter of sex assault, like in between, and then have like a nice consensual, literally like the most polar opposite things. Like this is so fucking. Yeah. We had such a great time that we're gonna like buck like almost all traditions and self interest and like.
And
everything
now
like
I know.
That.
Now
right.
I know if I feel good, I'm like, buckle up. I'm about to get.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, like, so a lot of irons in the, a lot of.
There is a lot of irons in the fire.
I mean, and like and there were some like plot lines that we didn't even fucking check in with, like people that we didn't even see. Like we didn't see a second of Bran. No. In this part of the. But
Jon Snow was barely. Was he in it? Like north of the wall, very briefly.
Just for one
just
scene.
As usual.
Yeah. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like no, but. The scaling the wall, that's going to be an intense.
Yeah, I love that.
I don't think that these guys have safety ropes.
Yeah. Mance Rayder's like, hey, go climb the wall. It's like, what the fuck?
Just a cinch, you know what I mean?
It's also covered in ice.
Yeah.
By the way.
And 4 billion feet tall.
Yeah, right. Yeah, fuck all that shit. Yeah, but it's all like, again, like it's still... Even with this one, like a lot more setup, like more kind of like where the fuck we. The table scene is hilarious.
Loved it. That was great. I mean, this whole episode is very good.
Yeah.
This is I think peak
3.
Game of Thrones in many ways.
It's among the best stuff that they're doing for sure. I mean, like I think it bobs and weaves because it goes up and down, but this one especially was good. I mean, I'm just ready to fucking. I mean,
let's wrap.
Rock another one at some point. You know what I mean? So we appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us. If you guys want to rock another one and you guys want to get a hold of episode 4 and you want to get a hold of it before anyone else does, you guys can do that. By becoming right now, this very minute,
right this fucking minute.
Like that's the one thing that he's been saying this a bunch where he's like, Hot D has to step its fucking magic pussy up because there's so much more of it in this show than there is. And your fucking magic power that you guys can have, and you guys can see into the future by 1 week. Every week that we make a drop on YT, you guys can see the next episode completely full and uncut right now on our Patreon. The link's in the top end comment or the description below. You click that, you head on over to our Patreon. You pony up $8 at the premium tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our Hot D fan watches Game of Thrones coverage for the very first time. So we hope that you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, a subscribe, ring that bell thingy over there because that shit always helps. Lend us a hand over there and fucking like take what if you got to do with your hand. If you got to pick up a severed hand and hit the like button, whatever the fuck it takes, we would greatly appreciate it. It helps people find the channel, and we would be very appreciative if you guys would do so. We thank you guys very much for hanging out with us, and we will check y'all later.
Thank you.